This one, British Empire, as Denmark conquer all of the countries belonging to the British Empire, formables all the countries in Africa, South America, some of those countries are in the formable, and the ones in Asia, and all the home islands.
This one, African fealty, as any African countries have all African countries as your puppets, so all of them must be your
Czech
puppet.
Maginot, as Czech Republic formed Czechoslovakia, and build fortifications in every Ivar's Wrath, as Denmark invade the UK, conquer it, and scorch all the UK's core cities. So every city must be scorched.
Golden Cubano, as Cuba declare war on Angola and subjugate them with 90,000
Another loop, as France or the UK have a battle in Belgium between each other's troops. Our lost Italo Arabia, as Algeria, Tunisia, or Libya invade Italy and annex Corsica, Sicily, and South Italy. As Tajikistan conquer, subjugate, or be ceded northeast Afghanistan without being invaded by another country and without losing any of your core cities. As Qing Dynasty declare a subjugation war and subjugate the north of Vietnam without losing more or over 200,000 soldiers. Mediana, as Algeria invade and conquer Tunisia and Morocco using only tanks and relocate your capital to the city of Constantine, Algeria. As Bavaria changed ideology to communism and avoid war with Germany, France, and Poland for 1 year. Azerbaijan invade, occupy, or conquer all of Iran within a 2-year period. As Japan conquer or besiege in both north and south of the entire island of Sahalan, located to the north of Japan. As Pakistan conquer Iran without being at war with India or Afghanistan. As Greece wage a subjugation war against Thailand, win and impose your ideology cannot be Mongol. As Japan defeat any invading Mongol Empire, Mongol, Uzbekistani, Kazakhstani, Tajikistani, Kyrgyzstani, Turkmenistani invasion with only a battle. As Czech Republic or Bavaria invade and defeat any Italian infantry or tank armies with only Paralleloguay, as Paraguay invade, conquer, and annex Bolivia, Peru, Ecuador, and the Brazilian territory of the Uruguay border, splitting Paraguay and Uruguay. So right in the middle, in the territory north. Sean's time, as Myanmar, Thailand invade and conquer Myanmar, Thailand, Laos, and Vietnam without a war with China or Qing. This is one of my favorite ones, but this is as Croatia be at war with Canada and occupy any core Canadian city without a infantry battle.
Sprite, as Bulgaria conquer and own Romania, Moldova, Ukraine, and the southern Caucasus lands of Russia, and have cores in all your
Louisiana refusal, as France invade the USA and conquer the states of Louisiana, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Missouri, Kansas, Colorado, Iowa, Nebraska, Wyoming, South Dakota, North Dakota, and Montana. Mannerheim's winter fortress, as Finland built a fort line on all cities bordering Russia, be in a war with Russia, and cause 380,000 Russian losses. Pirates Coast, as Somalia attack or engage in battle with 100 ships of any country. Pharaoh's Rome, as Egypt conquer Israel, Palestine, Lebanon, and Syria. Of a broken empire, as UK subjugate all nations needed in and for the British Empire. As far as for Qingdao, as Germany occupy, besiege, or conquer the city of Qingdao in China. Stop Blitz, as USA invade Vietnam and puppet it in or under 2 years. Atalanka, as Sri Lanka invade and conquer the Maldives, Madagascar, and Australia. American Empire, as USA subjugate the Philippines, Liberia, American Samoa, Guam, and Puerto Rico. Thirst, as Romania caused 800,000 enemy losses of units from any country. Little Bro Union, as Portugal or Spain form a faction to have the other one in it. Sauce, more like my sauce, as Germany occupy Alsace-Lorraine or the bordering French towns and hold them for 19 years. Resolved, as any country start a liberation war against Israel or Palestine, occupy them and liberate both Israel and Palestine. Please don't do any politics in my comment section. That's not what this is meant for. Zimmerman's saying, as Mexico or Germany be in an alliance with each other and both countries must be at war with the U.S. Uruguay and revenge is best, as Uruguay conquer Brazil and scorch Brasilia. Brasilia is a Brazilian capital.
Those hearts paid off, as Poland occupy Berlin with 300 tanks. Moorish party, as Morocco or Western Sahara invade and occupy all of Spain. I'm Hungary, not Austria, as Hungary own Austria, Slovenia, Czech Republic, Croatia, Bosnia, Serbia, Montenegro, Romania, Ukraine.
Almighty power, as New Zealand conquered Tonga, Cook's Islands, French Polynesia, Samoa, American Samoa, Solomon Islands, Vanuatu, Papua New Guinea, Philippines, and Nukes won't work, guns will, as North Korea declare war on the USA and occupy either Los Angeles, San Diego, Washington, D.C., New York, or Miami.
Napoleon will be proud, as France successfully occupied Egypt and blocked the UK from the Suez Canal, so from entering the canal block. This one, sorry, as Canada occupy Alaska and Oregon while at war with the U.S., so in a war with the U.S., occupy both these states. Here we have the reverse war setback, so as Russia puppet all the former Soviet states, obviously Estonia, Lithuania, Latvia, Belarus, Ukraine, Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, Georgia, Azerbaijan, Armenia, Uzbekistan, and Moldova. This one, Raj Rush, as India have control over Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Myanmar, and be a puppet of the UK at the same time. We got the maybe this time is as France build a Maginot Fort line on the German border from the south, Switzerland, up to the Belgian border. This one is way more harder, but it's actually a challenge you can probably accomplish, as Italy have 6 battleships, 59 destroyers, and 116 submarines. It's kind of more a simple one, but oily America. Saudi Arabia sell 1,000 units of oil to the USA.
As Sudan invade and conquer Egypt, Libya, Tunisia, Israel, Palestine, and Lebanon without entering into a war with Italy or the Roman. This one we have the Phalanx reaches Tokyo. This one is one where you have to have infantry and you have to, or infantry or tanks, whatever, as Macedonia or Greece. Before Japan and land and occupy places. Yemen or Oman, conquer Yemen or Oman, gain your country's course on all cities and avoid invasions and wars from any country of any kind for 3 years. China or any European country create a border with each other's nations, not including Russia, so Russia cannot be used to make the border. Must be by land and not by as Denmark land infantry on the Swedish island of Visby and annex it. UK conquer or occupy New Zealand, New Caledonia, Fiji, Cook Islands, and the island. As Italy or Roman Empire invade Saudi Arabia and annex the western coastal cities of Saudi Arabia without using tanks or artillery. France become a puppet of Italy or Roman Empire, declare independence and form an alliance with Italy or the Roman Empire, and annex Belgium, Netherlands, and as Portugal conquer or besiege the city of Panaji on the western coast of and in India. As Vietnam or Guangzhou conquer Vietnam or Guangzhou. Tunisia created a destroyer, battleship, frigate, or aircraft carrier and sailed by the coast of Algeria, Morocco, Western Sahara, Mauritania, Gambia, Senegal, Guinea-Bissau, Guinea, Sierra Leone, Liberia, Ivory Coast, Ghana, Togo, Benin, Nigeria, Cameroon, and Equatorial Guinea, without touching land or engaging in battle with the troop or transport. So sail your ship all around those coasts, and then come back. Basically handles legacy-based history. Conquer as Iran or Iraq conquer Iraq, Syria, Turkey, Armenia, Georgia, Iran, Turkmenistan, and Uzbekistan. I did enjoy, and these challenges are for everybody. They're for everybody to do, everybody to try and accomplish. So I really urge all of you who watch or get to the end, do them all. Or try to attempt to do them all. Some of them are really hard, some of them are kind of easy. But I want to see what you guys think about it. Leave in the comments. Say in the comments. Love you guys. Stay safe. Here's the outro.